Hello and welcome back to JoeSchaeferFlyFishing.com. Today I'm going to show you the Beaded Flashback Black Beauty. It's a very effective pattern, used all the time on trips. It's a great pattern, it's simple to tie. There's only a few materials involved. We'll get started here. To start out with, we use a 70 UTC black thread. We use an extra small wire in red. These are some variations that I use to this fly. And then we use a piece of pearl Flashaboo. And then we also use just a tiny bit of some super fine black dubbing. To get started with this fly, we put a couple wraps on and do a little jam knot to hold that bead in place there. Just building the thread up. That also helps start the taper. First we're going to tie in the ultra wire, the extra small wire, right along the side of the hook here. Tie in that, and then we're going to also tie in the Flashaboo. Flashaboo we're going to set on top in this fly, get it running down the back. Then once we have those materials together, we're going to wrap all the way back with connecting wraps all the way down the shank of the hook to just to the bend. And then we'll start our wraps forward, making sure we didn't miss any areas. We want a nice slim looking body here, nice and smooth, with that nice black thread. Then we're going to pull the Flashaboo over the back and we're going to secure it. We want to make sure it aligns to the very top of the hook. 2 wraps there, and then 1 or 2 wraps behind. We lay it back and put 2 wraps behind it, and then we're going to trim out that material. So now we put in our flashback there. When we wrap forward, we just want to make sure that that rides true along the back. We're going to pull that wire forward, and we're going to make segmented wraps coming forward, just making sure that flash stays down the back of the fly. And we'll do that all the way forward. Nice even segments in between. We'll make a couple wraps at the top, and then we'll helicopter that wire out. I don't like to cut the wire, I like to helicopter it out because it makes it a lot cleaner. So there's our flashback down the back with our wraps. Now we're just going to incorporate a tiny bit of black super fine dubbing. We don't want this thorax to be too big. It's these pupas, especially in our tailwaters, they're not very big, so we don't want to put too much excess on there. We're just going to put a little amount there on the top. Make a couple wraps. Then we're going to use our whip finisher and do a couple turns on our whip finisher, and the fly is complete. Simple fly to manipulate, very easy. If you have any excess here, you can just trim that off. And it's got a little bit of flash to it. I like using the red wire. The original has copper. It's basically to your liking what you can use. You can substitute blues and purples. This fly gives you a lot of different options. The bead on here, the original's tied with a mercury bead. I put a gunmetal bead on there. I just like the look of the gunmetal bead. You can also substitute with a 1.5 millimeter tungsten black bead, and that gives it some weight. Great fly. Thank you for watching JoeSchaeferFlyFishing.com, and we hope to see you again soon. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and get the materials in the links below. Thanks. Bye.